The first week is very surreal because 1 minute you're in the UK and then next you're out in Afghan. But yeah, it's hard on people that are married. You know, a lot of people, it's hard because you've been away from someone for so long, and then it's like you have to know them again when you get back. You know,
I think it's important for people to recognise, you know, what you do and what you go through, what you like put your body through.
Oh, it's
you're pushing your body like to the limit.
57 degrees. You know, you're drinking 13, 14 litres of water a day. When you're in desert and you come back and you've got your green kit, it looks so strange. Browns and sandy colours out there, and don't really see much colour. But yeah, it's good to be back. I find it unbearable if I was here and the coffins were coming by. I find that really, really emotional. At the end of the day, you think it's for you. Modern warfare now is computerised. You've got the Marines out there. You know, they're right in the thick of it. And it's hard, it's got to be really hard for them when they come back.
Because
you find the Taliban that could be 3-5 meters away. Fighting a compound. But you find an enemy you can't always see. It's guerrilla warfare. The people that go out and defuse all the IEDs, I take my hat off them. With the IEDs, they don't sort of differentiate between you know, not as well trained soldier to a soldier that's done 4 or 5 tours of duty. You could be the best soldier in the world, and you could be in the wrong vehicle at the wrong time. We're all sort of know, you know, one day you might get injured, you might get shot, you might get blown up. You know, the worst scenario is if you've got a suicide bomber, and you know, the blast knocks you to the ground. In that split second, you check your body. Have I got all my arms in? Yeah, things that happen out there. It's quite a surreal experience. You know, it's hard on the young guys. There's Help for Heroes, which they support combat stress. It's the little things that some of the guys help with. You've had injuries, you haven't had any fatalities. A couple of guys that I was with 3 regiment, a couple of Fijian guys, they got killed. And it actually does. You know, it's one that I would always remember is when the Fijians suddenly had off, whereas in Rathbone. And that hurts, because even though you didn't know the person personally, you sort of thought you were really close.
It's not just the, as you said, like it's the physical aspect of your job, it's the emotional and the kind of psychological effects.
You know, you don't really know it could be you, but
you have to keep that. You have to keep that kind of morale and.
Yeah, because you never go out if you thought it. If you go out there, you come back. I might not, but I'll be doing the job I believe in. It's interesting. I appreciate Christmases. I feel like a child again. I mean, it's good. You know, we've got a job to do. You know, and we're supporting what way we can. It's in, especially with the kids out there. You know, when the schools back up and running, see, you know, how better life it is for them. It's, even the females down the road without Berkeley, they're not allowed to have jobs, they're not allowed to have education. Your mindset's totally different. You know, and it's good for the guys as well because it makes them have that different way of thinking. You know, it's think differently. And it's good because when you come back, you go to somewhere like Tesco, someone will be arguing about a loaf of bread. Why? You it's an important thing. And I think everyone should experience it some way or another. It does change your outlook.
Your perspective on
because life and death is so close together. Your way of thinking completely changed. So I might never get home. I might never sit in that pub again and have a pint. I might never go to the shops again. And then when you do, you appreciate it. It does always go through your mind. You get back into camp and you're like, oh. At the end of the day, ultimately, we might put our life down for our country. I willingly sign up for that. I know at the end of the day, if that happens, so be it. That's the choice I've made, no one else has. A lot of people say, we shouldn't be out there, but that's a choice I've made. I mean, if we pulled all the troops out now, how would the families feel that lost some daughters out there? Would that have been a waste? Are we going to lose more people out there? Luck of the draw, it's hard. But at the end, if we all didn't want to go and do that, supply chains will stop. Think of the bigger picture. I think what's annoyed me more lately, especially the election coming up, not one of the parties
has mentioned. Exactly.
And I'm like,
it's outrageous.
I'm like, well, okay, you might be on about taxes and all that. What about us guys? What about people serving? Yeah, it's really annoying that they haven't mentioned it one bit. And it's upsetting more than anything because it feels, you're just there for them.
I don't know, back in, World War II and kind of that era, I think there was so much more kind of morale for soldiers.
Yeah, definitely. Telecommunications, the way it's progressed from World War II now, something could happen out there, it would be relayed back to the UK. Not much can be hidden. Whereas now it's raw. This is how it is out there. You can watch it in the comfort of your own home with your central heating on, having a drink, and you can watch it on TV. When we're out there, it's like we keep asking stuff like that. No one really knows what we're having. Well, we've got a job to do, and we're doing it. For the greater good, really. If it takes 4 years, it takes 4 years, but I'll pay for the job. Yeah, we get there eventually.
I think people just assume soldiers are these kind of machines.
That
kind of, yeah, exactly. Everyone's human, and I think everyone's got emotions, and everyone's kind of.
It is. It's people do forget that. We're very trained in a certain way. Yes, we're trained. People say, "Oh, you're trained to kill." I said, "Well, yes, we are, but I'm more trained to protect life than to take it." But that's how I look at it. But at the same time, if I cut myself, I would bleed just the same. Things upset me. I've got family. I have friends. I have feelings. I might not shout sometimes, but at the same time, I need love to